welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather, and today I have for you a video preparing myself for April. As you guys know, I have a very special friend of mine who I call my best friend, and her name is Sydney. She also has a booktube channel at Sydney Reads, so you guys go check her channel out, of course, after you finish watching this video. But we have decided to do a best friend picks your TBR thing for April. So we picked out a certain number of books for each other to read next month, and I am going to show you guys what all Sydney picked out for me to read, and these are in no particular order. We have the entire month to read them, and so without further ado, I am going to show you what she picked for me. So the first book she picked for me, because she does not have confidence enough that I am going to finish this book before the end of Buzzwordathon, which honestly, I haven't finished any books for Buzzwordathon, so she's 100% right. The first book is When We Collided by Emery Lord. Whenever I started this book before, I got to the second page and I quit reading it, and I haven't picked it up since. But I have been somewhat in a contemporary mood, so I am hopefully going to pick this up like the first week in April, although I have quite a few pre-orders coming next month. The next book that she picked out for me to read, I am super freaking nervous about, because it is a third book in the series, and I remember hardly nothing about the first two at all. And I'm just not going to reread them because, one, I don't own them anymore. So yeah, I can't reread them unless like the library has them, and I'm pretty sure they don't even own them. But the book is Gathering Darkness by Morgan Rhodes. It's the third book in the Falling Kingdoms series. I had the, well no, I did lie. I do have the second book, but I don't have the first one. If I do, I have no clue where it's at. But I was really enjoying this series whenever I started reading it like 3 years ago, and I've never finished completing the rest of the books in the series, and I know that I believe it's completed now. The last book is called Crystal Storm or something like that. So I guess next month I will be continuing the series. Then the next book she picked out for me to read, which I thought was kind of funny because we were both planning on buddy reading this book together. I even still have all of my tabs for each day in this book, and neither one of us finished the book. Actually, she's still currently reading it as well, according to her Goodreads shelf, but we were going to be reading like 50 pages or 100 pages a day to finish the book really quickly. But that is An Ember in the Ashes by Tahir. Neither one of us has finished this. We still have our bookmark and our lovely tabs tabbed up in there. So I'm 100% sure that I'll finish this book next month. But I hope I'm going to be in the mood for it, because I just really was not feeling it whenever we were going to buddy read it. The next book is also another contemporary. It is called Words in Deep Blue by Kath Crowley. I got this book for myself for Christmas this past year. I bought it at Ollie's for $1.99, and I had to wait all the way until Christmas to get it, but I have not read it yet, simply because I've just had a lot of other books on my shelf that I wanted to read, but it has caught my attention quite a few times. It's pretty short, so it's definitely not going to take me a whole lot of time to read, and it will honestly probably be one of the first ones that I pick up out of the pile. And the very last physical book that I have to show you guys is huge. Thank God I have the audiobook. I'm probably going to really enjoy it anyway, but it is like 500 and something pages long, probably. I haven't looked at the last page number, but it is Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. This is the sequel to Strange the Dreamer, which I really, really enjoyed. That was also going to be another buddy read for us, Strange the Dreamer. However, Sydney just didn't understand it, I guess, or like just wasn't in the mood for it. That's a better way to put it. And so she did not end up completing Strange the Dreamer. Sadly enough, I went ahead and read it without her and finished it. I really, really enjoyed it. Went ahead and bought Muse of Nightmares before I finished Strange the Dreamer, and I have the audiobook on Audible so I can listen as I follow along, and hopefully I will finish that towards the beginning of the month as well, because I am doing a top 12 of 2019. As you guys know, I posted a video on it back in January, and so that is one of my top 12 books to read this year. I have 3 or 4 left to read, Muse of Nightmares being one of them. And so, yeah. But then we have one more that we both added to our list, and that was The Night Before. I think it's by Wendy Walker or somebody. I know her first name is Wendy, but we got this. She got it from a local bookstore of hers, that if you donate $3 to $10, then you can pick up an ARC off the table that is wrapped up and you don't know what it is until you unwrap it. But she got that from there, and I ended up getting it off of NetGalley, so it is on my phone, which I'm recording on, so I can't physically show it to you. But yeah, we're both probably going to end up reading that pretty soon as well, like the first part of April, and I will talk to you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye!